tell us at least 4 skills that are important for the success of your study and why?
For skills. First one is time management. You need to have a grasp of time to stop your time playing your games and etc. for your studies in the future. And the second one is critical thinking. You need to be critical about how your thoughts going to be on your studies, so you don't miss a single subject that is important to the exams or the studies. And the third one is effective communication. If you're confused about the subjects, you need to use external help from other people like your friends, your teacher, etc. And the last one is self-discipline. You need some self-control about how you spend your time with other subjects, like the other subjects that you already have mastered and the subjects that you haven't. Take your time and to take your time to do your thing.
What does it mean to be good with money?
Good with money. First one, you need budgeting. Budgeting and following a budget is a fundamental aspect of being good with money. A budget helps you track income and external outcome expenses and helps you with your saving investment. And the second one is lifestyle choice. Being good with money involves making responsible choices like your food, what you like in food, and what your clothes are, and what's your important thing you have for your studies and etc. From the situation that I see, how the picture above on my side is the Nigeria people are in poor condition because number one, there's a lot of poor people in there, and the extreme alarming growth rate of the Nigerian people in there is extremely dangerous to the economic concerns that India has been covering for the past few years. And also the global impact, it impacts on the international side because of its broader African issues. The text that will cover the problem is not confined to Nigeria alone, but it's also part of a larger trend in Africa. The continent is home to a significant population of the world extreme poor with the potential of even higher share in the future. It's also concerning that in the future that there might be a lot of plague that's coming to the Nigeria. Okay, from the story that we've read, there's some ways he can save his money. First is about budgeting. So the budgeting for his expenses is to create a monthly budget that he can only spend his money, how much he can spend, right?
Yeah, I think budgeting money is very important, because if you budgeting your money, you can
Create a better planning for how you're gonna save your money at the end of the month, so you don't have to suffer from losing your money at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So the second one is about cooking at home. Yes, cooking at home. So to better yourself, you have to learn how to cook and make yourself some food at home. So it reduces significantly the expense of money that you use for buying something like fast food and other culinary food that you buy out there, and it's also gonna help you a lot in the long run.
Yeah.
And now the third is, what is the third?
Is the cutting unnecessary expense.
Cutting unnecessary expense. How is it cutting unnecessary expense?
I think you must have a habit spending and identify an extra expensive. Cutting back on things like dining out or entertainment or impulse purchase can free up for more money for essential needs.
Like Spotify, like your premium on Spotify or premium on YouTube, you need to cut that out.
Yeah.
So the next one is part-time work. If you have some spare, if the student has some spare times, he can do some part-time work from like something like Gojek or something you're serving this fast food and etc. for your extra money, where you can actually use that money for your own entertainment. So you don't have to use the money that the father send you to oblivion. Okay. So the next one is emergency fund. So setting aside a small portion of the money that he received from his father each month into emergency fund that they can be used for emergency cases like him getting sick, he get an accident, he broke something, he needs the money for external help like helping a friend like
And emergency fund, setting aside a small portion of the money he receives from his father each month into an emergency fund can be beneficial. This fund can be used for unexpected expense, ensuring he doesn't have to dip into his regular budget.
Okay, the next one is to record your expense. So I think if he record his expense, he can manage more of his money to the more important parts. Like if you record the expense for your gas, if you ride a motorcycle or a car, and you can record that expenses or save the ticket you get from after buying the gas for it, and extra like your food expenses, your student expenses, and
Like food, student, and budgeting for your
everyday life.
everyday life.
Yeah.
You can budgeting, and you can
And also to record the daily expenses of the student, so he can actually reach a conclusion about his monthly and the spending and the monthly spending.
and the last one is smart marketing. Okay, smart marketing is very important for you because if you buy things for just style, if you do you want, surely you won't be able to manage your money because like you buy iPhone for your lifestyle, but the function is same like
It's the same as the cheap Android phone that
Yeah.
you can buy anywhere.
yeah like Android.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't need to be expensive about your products and etc. As long as it helps you in your everydays, and it's all fine.
Yeah.
But it's still okay to buy it for your personal gain. But you have to be you have to be mindful of your
Yeah.
expenses
You
for
must-
your monthly.
Yeah, you must smart for use your money.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't smart, yeah, I think you cannot manage your money, and you can difficult time for using your money for buy something is very emergency. Okay, and the last one, we want to talk about what are the most important things in a relationship. Okay, I think the most important things is very a lot, yeah, because you must have things for your relationship like communication. Active communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. It involves open and honest dialogue, active listening, and expressing feelings and needs respectful.
Okay, and the second one is also trust. You need trust is essential in building strong and lasting relationship. It's cultivated over time through considered reliability and honesty. Trust provides a sense of security and emotional safety within a relationship. And the third is the respect. Without respect, you have nothing. Respect each other, feelings, boundaries, individuality, and autonomy is vital. This includes respecting difference of opinion and finding ways to compromise when conflict arises if you have different opinions.
And for empathy and understanding, you must understanding your friend and empathy, because being able to put yourself in your partner's shoes, understanding their perspective and showing empathy for their feelings and experience is crucial for a harmonious relationship. And five is love and affection. Love is a powerful force that binds couple together, expressing love, care, and affection in various ways, but verbally and through action. helps to deepen the emotional connection.
Like shared values and goals. Having shared values and common goals can help align the direction of the relationship and provide a sense of purpose and opportunity and unity. And another one is appreciation and affection. While spending time together is important, it's also crucial to respect each other's needs for personal space. Independence health relationship allows for individual growth and self fulfillment.
Okay, and then commitment. You must have a commitment to the relationship, being loyal and investing time and effort into nurturing the partnership are vital for its growth and stability, and adaptability and compromise. Being open to change, flexible, and willing to compromise when needed is important for resolving conflict and finding solutions that work for both partners.
And another one is forgiveness. Forgiveness is as much as important as is it in the relationship, because forgiveness is essential for moving forward and healing after conflicts or mistakes, because no one is perfect, and forgiveness allows the relationship to overcome the challenges that they overcome. And another one is another support. Offering emotional, mental, and sometimes physical support to each other is a factor in the strong relationship. Being there for one another during both good and challenging moments helps build a strong bond with each other.
Okay, and boundaries. Establishing and respecting personal boundaries is essential. Each individual in the relationship should feel safe and comfortable setting limits on what they are comfortable with and what they are not. And equality. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and equality, where both partners have an equal say and share responsibility and decision making.
Okay, and the last one is growth and change. Encouraging each other is a personal growth, and adapting to changes in the relationship over time are important to keep the relationship dynamic and evolving. Also, the reason for the change is for us to accept each other, even if we are already far away, like we have to be at another country or something. It also help us keep unhealthy communication and not lost communication.